football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Returner decides to field it. He's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
he'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Standing field position to begin this drive. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Cook, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Ncaa Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking for some space. It's Sharp. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by that offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Catch made over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The short completion to the tight end. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, and get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Point. Make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Yeah, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're...
Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Leans back and chucks it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
This time a completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up tempo.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying.
And looking for a big play here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. An inside give now from the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Now it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been... The entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards. A
gain makes it second and medium. Toss play. Back heads to his right. The Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. They couldn't stop him there. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Provo. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's how you finish a play. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second and short. They'll test the right side here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
In the red area, it's Sharp. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Provo. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Provo. Quick throw to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Throwing for his running back. Cup with room to roam. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Texas A&M, 21.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's sharp. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Working clock with the ground game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. Cook, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas A&M, 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Seven defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. To the air, it's Provo. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Now here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Provo. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Wide open downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Provo. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him, and be tackled inside the 10. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next one.
Refuses to go down. Breaking tackles and going. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The pass is intercepted.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking downfield, it's Provo. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.